Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome to the Collector Showcase. To all who come to this happy place, welcome. This is day 21 of our 30 days of unboxings, box breaks, uncoverings, showings, etc. here on our Twitch live stream. I, of course, am your esteemed, immaculate, amazing host, Craig. And this is Rob.
Wow. So that was that whole build-up was just to say the amazing Craig, and then just Rob. That's all I get out of that whole intro monologue. All I got is this is Rob. It's better than Bob. There
you go.
So
it's an improvement.
It's an improvement. I appreciate that. But yeah, welcome to the show, guys. It's the Collector Showcase, and we are live 30 days straight, all of January. We are 21 days into it. I'm streaming every single day, where we do unboxings, where we talk about investments, whether it be even we've talked about cryptocurrencies and various things, and collectibles. And today's show is going to be about collectibles. And yesterday's show, the viewers picked today's topic. Do you remember that?
Yeah, they did.
We spun the wheel. I'm still actually so tired from last night's stream. That wheel, we always have to obey the wheel. I'll show everyone if you're new to our stream.
No wheel today though.
We have a wheel though. This is our wheel when we're doing unboxings, and there's a countdown, and we have to obey whatever the wheel says. And we ended up being here a long time because the wheel kept on saying to open up more stuff, but it did land on one thing, which is pick a show, which the viewers get to pick what the next show is. And you guys picked today's topic, and today you wanted to see some Disney collectibles.
Nice.
So I pulled some really cool stuff out. Obviously, I didn't bring everything, but I pulled some really cool stuff to show you guys. Good talking points. We'll learn a lot. You guys will be impressed. And I actually have this little surprise that I bet Craig doesn't even know that these collectibles exist, but I pulled it figuring, in light of some of the things that we have been doing, it sort of fits. And I didn't know that I don't think that you are aware that Disney actually has these.
Talking about the Frozen Walt Disney?
No.
Oh.
So we're going to be doing some Disney stuff, which is very, very cool. And I might pull out the wheel. I might just do that maybe like midway through the show here. I might pull out the spin wheel, especially if the viewers ask for it.
Okay.
But anyway, it is there. But welcome to the show, guys.
Welcome.
Thanks for coming out. And let's see here. Do I have any of the cams set up? Yeah. So that's
the Craig cam. I'm known as Goofy.
Right. Well, that's normally
That's Rob's phone cam.
Our pack cam right there. But yeah, we've got a few things that we're going to be showing you guys. Let me actually fix that up right now.
Can we show them your favorite cam?
Oh, I know what. Oh, wait a minute. Do I even have? I think I have that. Do I have that up? Yeah, I think. And you guys are gonna love, by the way, our new cam. Normally we have a hit cam.
It's a hit cam.
Yes, and here we go, people.
The Swablu cam.
Now we have the Swablu cam.
This is the hit or miss cam.
This
is a miss.
Yeah, these are not even all of the Swablus, by the way.
These are a few Swablus.
I just don't even have that many of the. I don't have enough. What are they called? Those little stands. Yeah, the stands. I don't have enough stands for all the Swablus. Right. But yeah, we have a Swablu stand. There you. No, the other way. There you go. Yes, we do have a Swablu stand. Can you believe it? Oh my God, I can't believe. So I was here earlier, and I had to do some live training videos, actually, some marketing training videos. And while I was here, I brought one of my daughters, and so she's like going through some stuff, takes out all of the Swablus, and asked if she could set them up. I'm like, you know what? Go for it. It's going to be the Swablu cam.
What's the plural of Swablu? Swablays.
Swablé.
Swablés.
Yeah. What is the plural of Swablu? It could be moose.
Swablu.
Like, it's like moose is moose.
Swab many.
Maybe Swablu is just Swablu.
Many Swablays.
Or maybe
many Swablays.
More than one Swablu is something completely different. Like a completely different word.
Swab many. Oh. A mini swab.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the word we have for today. Anyway, but I'm really excited about this. I'm a huge Disney fan. Craig, I know you're a big Disney fan.
Yeah, probably bigger than you, to be honest.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I know you have a massive Disney movie collection.
I actually sold that collection once Disney Plus hit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was all Blu-rays. I am starting to collect, though, the sealed VHSs.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
I didn't even know that you sold all that stuff because I know over the years you were building up that collection like crazy.
I was. I kept my favorites, but I'm starting to get. They make collectors sets. I got those, but just the standard Blu-rays I have sold.
Wow! At its peak, how many did you have?
I had basically every Disney animation movie, every Pixar movie.
Every single one?
Yes, every Disney animation movie from old to the new stuff, the Pixar stuff. Obviously Marvel, Muppets, Star Wars, etc.
That's impressive.
I still have my Marvel collection.
Wow, and you sold the entire collection of
Disney animation. I kept some. I kept some of my favorites.
Wow.
Yes, and I have collector's edition steel books and stuff that I kept as well.
Yeah,
but just the standard Blu-rays I got rid of.
And there you go, Disney Plus. Now you can get access whenever you want, wherever you want.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about some Disney things. I'm gonna be breaking out some stuff. Craig, I want you to talk about some of your passions throughout the entire night. But I'm gonna start off with something that is not Disney original, but now is Disney owned.
Okay.
Can you think of some of those assets? What those assets would be?
Yes, the globe. Now, essentially everything. The Earth is now owned.
Everything the light touches, Disney owns.
So, in recent years, Disney has purchased. I say recent, over the past 2 decades. Yeah. Essentially, Disney has purchased Pixar, the Muppets, obviously my favorite. Marvel, and Lucasfilm, which owns Star Wars.
Yeah, you're getting some compliments on your shirt when you're not even themed. I'm the only one that's actually themed.
Actually, my girlfriend made this, so DM me if you want a sweatshirt.
But I mean, I'm themed.
This is themed. This is Cheshire Cat, Alice in Wonderland. Bam, son.
Wow. All right. That's impressive right there. Sounds Star Wars or Marvel? Yeah. So we're gonna be Steph Egg. You would be correct. I'm going to start off actually with, I guess, the most
there you go,
recent.
Rob, I love your shirt.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was. I'm going to start off with, I guess, some recent acquisitions by Disney, and then we'll work old. We're going to span 100 years of Disney collectibles today.
Wowie.
The first one up right here, and we actually still can use this. This cam right here.
Chewbacca.
This is Chewbacca.
Nice.
Is that okay? This is Chewbacca, and this is signed by the guy who played Chewbacca.
Recently passed away over the past year or so.
Yeah, he did. He unfortunately passed away. This is cool. I actually am a big Chewbacca fan.
Same.
I really, really enjoy it. I mean,
he's one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too. And Star Wars has a ton of amazing characters. But I like the fact he's one of the original characters, one of the core characters. And I don't know, he's just cool, and for some reason I can relate to Chewbacca. Now here's the one thing: Chewbacca became famous again a few years ago. Do you remember when that lady put on the Chewbacca helmet, the mom, and like she went viral? It was like the first legit viral video on Facebook.
Right.
And very quickly, I think it had like 100 million views. But my gosh, I mean, they brought Chewbacca back to life, and his brand has never been more popular than it is right now. I'm curious, Craig, do you have a good Chewbacca impression?
Let's see. There you go.
What?
Chewbacca,
I asked for Chewbacca. Well, I didn't ask for like Cookie Monster gurgling water.
I can't do it naturally. Let me hear yours. Watch that computer there.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, I'm gonna be.
Yeah, he's not gonna do one.
I can't do it now. I've got to.
At least I stepped up to the bat.
I'll come
folks.
back.
Give me props for stepping up to the bat.
I'll come back to it.
Chewbacca.
Once I compose myself, I will come back. But we're I'm genuinely laughing. face right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm so glad that I
it's
cut to
real
the
when they
wide
have to say
because
they're
we're gonna put
genuinely
that
bad.
clip on Instagram right there. That was
Oh.
incredible. Yeah. Which, by the way, a little plug. We're on Instagram, the
We are
Collector
on Instagram.
Showcase. We're gonna be giving away things on there starting next week. Anyway, so yeah, we're starting off with some Star Wars. This is my Chewbacca authentic, and this is signed by the guy who played Chewbacca. Very, very cool. Not the most, valuable thing. And
Yeah,
these,
but who wouldn't want to have that?
but this is still really cool. This is still a few $100 though. It's not cheap, but you can get them for a few $100. And I dig this. So staying in the Star Wars family.
Who's your favorite Star Wars character?
My favorite Star Wars character. I'm not gonna go new because it's different. So I like to be a purist here. So I'm just gonna go authentic Star Wars, and I like Han Solo. I do. I'm a fan of Han Solo. I don't know about you guys. Curious, like, what's everyone's favorite Star Wars character?
My
curious.
current would be obviously Baby Yoda.
Yeah, I think everyone's gonna say that.
Original would actually be Yoda. Yoda's
actually, very cool.
So a little backstory: Yoda was actually puppeteered and performed by Frank Oz, who was a Muppeteer who voiced and performed. Didn't just provide the voice; he performed Miss Piggy in the Muppets. So
really,
they consulted with
Oh,
Jim
wow.
Henson actually to make the Yoda puppet. George Lucas worked with Jim Henson on that puppet.
I did not know that.
He's an honorary Muppet.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Yep.
All right. So as everyone sort of tries to decide what is their favorite character, I'm gonna go ahead and cut to our cam here. This is the second piece that I brought in today. This is obviously Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
Luke, I am your father.
That was all right.
Right. This is signed by the guy who played
The
Darth
original
Vader.
Guy actually also recently passed away the past couple months.
Yeah, which is actually
Obviously voiced by James Earl Jones.
right, which
did not
increases.
pass
It's
away.
a sad thing, but like when these very popular, well-branded characters pass away, the value overnight spikes because then you can no longer get access to
Right.
them. So that means the supply that's out there is now capped. So overnight, these two items definitely increase in value. So the last one is a few $100s. This is about double that.
Right.
So you could get these starting probably around about $500 up to like about $1,000, right around there. But this is a cool character. It's cool to have Darth Vader, and these two things are actually in my movie theater in my house. I love them. I think they're really, really cool.
Yeah, that is a really cool piece.
Yeah.
Darth Vader. James Earl Jones played two very different dads in now Disney movies.
Yeah.
This was, of course, obviously owned by Lucasfilm
Right.
and distributed by Fox, but now Disney owns Lucasfilm and Fox, so they have everything.
They own it all. Yeah, they own it all right there. So here's my little ode to Star Wars. It's not the original Disney created owned products. So that's why we're starting here though.
Star Wars stuff.
But exactly. So what's great about Star Wars is now that Disney owns it, you've got the Disney collectors that are going to want it, and you've got the Star Wars collectors that are going to want it, which is, again, that also contributes to increasing value.
And now they actually own the original trilogy, because while they bought Lucasfilm,
yeah,
they didn't have distribution rights to the original trilogy because 20th Century Fox owned it. But now that they own 20th Century Fox, they now own it outright.
Oh, we have one of our amazing fans here that they're making fan art for us.
Oh.
So Pine Owl,
Thank you very much.
Pine Owl is making us fan art, which is going to be our very first fan art. I would love to have a ton of fan art. That'd be cool.
Same. Hang it up in the old room here.
In the old room. All right, so
Hey,
we're
I
gonna
make one of me in this shirt because I like the shirt.
So we're gonna walk it right back right now, and I'm gonna pull out. Here we go. I'm gonna pull this guy out right behind. I'm just gonna go to the cam instead of pulling it out. I'm gonna just go to a cam
The
here.
Swablu cam. Oh,
I'm gonna go to this right here.
crickets.
So this is Jiminy Cricket. This is not from the original production, but this is from
Pinocchio.
a later production of that used Jiminy Cricket in the character. a production from 2003.
I think it was probably Once or Twice Upon a Christmas. Mickey's
think
Once
so.
Upon a Christmas.
Yep. Still a really great animated film. Still a beloved character, well known around the world. And so this was a way that I was able to get my hands on an authentic Jiminy Cricket, drawn, animated by one of the animators of from Disney Studios,
Right.
which is very, very cool. I really like this because I love Pinocchio. It's actually a dark movie. It
Very
is.
dark. A lot of the early Disney films are.
It's a dark movie. There's wonderful, sweet moments, but it has I don't know. It has a sort of a
lot of
dark
elements. Yes.
elements to it,
Similar
but
to Dumbo.
yeah, oh God, absolutely. But Jiminy Cricket is a really cool character, and I having to sing like his song in my head all the time, and I think Jiminy Cricket also is referenced in like a lot of TV shows, a lot of movies. Let your conscience be your guide type of thing. So that's my little Jiminy Cricket right there. Now, if you would go ahead and get like original Jiminy Cricket from Pinocchio, we're talking about thousands of dollars, multiple
That was, what, the
thousands of
40s?
dollars.
That's Walt Disney is involved in that.
Yeah, I mean that's huge. So this is a little bit later, so it's not, this is not a multiple thousands of dollars, but this is still a really nice, valuable piece. You can get these for under $1,000.
Honestly, the animation looks like it could be from the original.
100%. It has some age
It's
to it.
probably from the original animators, the 9 old men.
Yeah,
They were
probably.
They were still around in 2003. So they
Yeah,
probably
and the
animated that.
reason why it's going to be so like similar, these characters don't evolve much unless they are intentionally involving them. But as you can look at Mickey Mouse and you can pretty much see he hasn't evolved unless, again, it's an animated series where they intentionally do this.
Right.
Like they have some of these modern versions where they like make Mickey and all the other characters strange, right? But
they did it with Looney Tunes too. They make them boxy looking.
exactly. Well, they'll do it intentionally. But as far as the characters, they keep them pure because they want to maintain brand.
Right.
And how they do that is a thing called a comparison sheet.
Okay.
And they have these production comparison sheets, and I have one of the originals. I'm actually going to bring them out right now. I love because this is one of my favorite Disney characters. Actually, I'm just going to pull up here. Where is it?
I love Ray. I don't care. And Mando. Listen, Ray had a lot of potential. I don't think that they executed that character's evolution properly in the end, but she had a lot of potential. And Mando, obviously, I love Mando. What do we got there, Bobby?
All right. So I just brought up the point of these characters you can look at, like, for example, the Jiminy Cricket, and it looks like it's from the original Pinocchio.
Right.
And how they do that is called comparison sheets. So when these films are made, even before they're made, they're scripted out, and there are storyboards made of all of these animations, and the animators actually make detailed drawings of every character in various motions, in various situations, and then once they nail down the character in all of those situations, they make these comparison sheets. And these are made in-house, they're private, and they're only now given to all of the animators that are going to be working on the film.
Right.
Very, very important. And this is an authentic.
This is really cool.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is from 1939. This is from the short film called The Hound. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this in here.
The Autograph Hound.
Yeah, I want to be able to allow you guys to see this here. Here, I'm going to get this camera here, pan out a little bit. So this is pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah, so this is an original a comparison sheet from 1939 from Disney Studios. These model sheets are created in the studio as a reference tool for animators, again, to use in order to keep character design consistent throughout an entire production. Because imagine if you go like, all right, we're going to create this movie with Donald Duck. There's 20 animators. They're all sitting down. You got this scene. You got this scene. This scene. And if they didn't have these comparison sheets,
Right.
they would look all different.
Right.
So that's why these are so important. This was critical. Without these, the film doesn't get made. And there are only a select amount of these for each of these films, again, because it was private, it was behind the scenes. They didn't want these to leak out at all, and these were only provided to the animators of the time. So this is from $39, and which is pretty cool. So I had this one framed as you can
cool.
see here.
I like it has like something has spilled on it over the years.
Yeah,
that,
obviously.
that makes it look really
well
cool. In my opinion.
Because it was used.
Right.
I'm going to go back to this cam here. I mean, this is not just a reproduction of. This is like legit.
Yeah, that looks cool. That's like something one of the original animators accidentally spilled something.
He was like burning
the
midnight oil. It was late,
to it,
and Walt was like, "We've got a deadline. I need you guys to do this." So it's like 2 in the morning. He maybe spilled the coffee on this thing or something like that. But another reason why I like this one, why I chose this comparison sheet, at the time I had a couple options to buy, and I chose this one because number one, I get Donald Duck in here, which is cool. Now, for me at the time when I was buying this is when I was an art and antique dealer, right? And I would invest in things where I could increase the market, where someone would be like, they would look at this and be like, this is only Disney collectors. I didn't see that. I'm like, all right, these are collectors who would like Disney, and right? These are collectors who would like cars though too,
right.
And that's another reason. And then these are collectors who also like types of police memorabilia, right? And I'm like, so I've got 3 markets that I can potentially market this to, which for me, if I can, drum it up the right way, I can increase the value overnight just because now there are 3 markets when most people just see one as Disney. So that's why I like this. I got this, and I love the car. I mean, check out the cars.
That is really cool.
And I just love seeing the cars from 1939 as featured in the movie. Now I've got these illustrated drawings, these comparative drawings right here.
I've never actually seen that one. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, this is really cool. I dig this. Whoa, love. Yeah. So this is actually one of my favorites. And it's not necessarily the most valuable. There's definitely value here, but it's not the most valuable, but it's one of my favorites because I can just, for me, like you were just saying, I have listen, I've got an imagination, right? So I see this, and like you were painting this picture, I see them in the animator's room, in the studio, on their drawing desk, with this maybe taped at the top of the desk. And Walt Disney taps him on the shoulder and says, "Oh no, you got to curve it this way." You know what I mean? Like, it's so cool to think that as these guys are drawing this, that Walt Disney's in the room with them with this. And so this for me is a very, very cool piece. I love this thing.
Notes on it too.
Exactly. Yeah, it's personalized with the notes and all that stuff. But anyway, it's a very, very cool piece. Again, these are called comparison sheets, and this is how they're able to maintain consistency within a movie, but over time as well. So they've got these things kind of locked up.
That is really cool.
Yeah, man.
I've not seen any of the stuff he's pulling out, by the way. So this is.
So you're
I'm also
fanning out
there.
too.
I'm also sitting there analyzing it.
All right, I'm gonna put this carefully away. Now, before we get into some of the other stuff here, I'm gonna pull out something and surprise you with. Actually,
what? A surprise for me?
I bet you that you didn't know that Disney actually made trading cards. Did you know that?
I don't know if I knew it, but I could have guessed.
Did you know that, and I don't have the ones that I'm going to reference with me, but there are actually trading cards. They were called gum cards back in the 30s. They're worth like a considerable amount of money.
Like the original Disney animation characters on it?
Some of them have the original characters. Some of them are some original cartoons that Walt himself
made
drew.
for the cards.
Well, yeah, and then some of them are actually pre-Mickey Mouse, made by Walt. No, they don't feature Oswald, but the way that he made money is he just sort of like, sold his stuff to try to.
They recently got the rights to Oswald back, by the way.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, that was a whole thing.
Yeah, there's actually a card.
Stole it from him.
There's a card of Walt Disney. This is from, I think, 1935. Walt Disney with a little animated Mickey Mouse on it, and it's a very, very rare card. PSA has only graded, I think, 2 a 10. And the card goes for $35,000. Like, it's crazy.
And you have it here?
I don't have that one here. But all that to say, Disney makes trading cards. And they have over the span of almost 100 years. And I've got a box that I actually have not opened since the 90s. Not packs, but a box where I stored my stuff in.
Okay.
I have not cracked this open since the 90s.
And we're cracking it today, folks.
We're gonna crack it open, and I know.
And we're giving it away.
Well,
we're giving
I don't know
away the
about that.
$35,000 Walt Disney card.
I don't know about that, but in
Just
here,
kidding.
I don't have any of the 30s, but I've got some like 80s, I think, and 90s stuff, maybe some 70s, but I think there also might be some other random Marvel cards in there. So,
Ooh.
oh, wait a minute. So I'm gonna break this out, and so you're gonna be seeing it for the first time.
Okay.
I'm gonna be seeing it for the first time since the 90s.
Whoa.
So like 25-ish years. So which is kind of
You
cool.
were in your 20s then? I was just being born.
Oh, you are so hilarious.
Smell that 90s dust. Hey, I tasted that 80s dust when I ate that gum the other day.
Oh my God, that was
I'll take the 90s dust all day.
that was no bueno. I know, I get it.
90s smell way better than the 80s. I don't know what kind of funk you guys had
There's
going on in the 80s.
Some funkified Mickey Mouse right there. That's what I mean. Like, so when they change Mickey Mouse, it's intentional, right?
Right.
This is the vinyl Mickey Mouse. And by the way, can you give some love to my 3D printing? Can you talk about that for a second?
Very nice. Listen, Rob wants you all to know every single day of his existence that he has a 3D printer and he prints things on it. He has printed that very cool Avengers A, the symbol that is on the Avengers Tower. Rob has printed it with his 3D printer. So everyone, give it up for Rob in the chat. He printed another
Yay.
thing with his 3D printer.
I appreciate the sarcasm. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I am not narcissistic though, as Craig is trying to make me out to be. But anyway, so here's a box. I have not literally taken this and opened this since the 90s. It packed up. I packed it up, and that was it. And
How would you not? You're not a true Disney fan then.
well,
I'm clearly
because
the
I have a
bigger
lot.
Disney
Listen,
fan.
I've told this story before. I've been collecting cards when I was a kid. I have a lot of it. And then when I moved out of my house, it sort of just went into storage. And then when I moved to the house I'm in now, it just sort of went in my basement. And it's sort of been sitting there ever since. Wrong cam.
There you go. Awesome 3D printer things. Put that up, Rob. I know it'll make you feel good.
See? Thank you. Hey, it's Jay. Smell that 90s dust.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yummy. Smells like 90s.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to crack this bad boy open right here.
Ooh.
Whoa. See, and everyone thought we weren't going to be able to see cards today, but I guess most people didn't realize Disney still makes, or did make, trading cards. Now, these are not all Disney, so we're going to have to find them, but I know Disney is in this box
Okay.
somewhere. So I think I'll just, I guess, start right here. And whoa, you can tell that this has been in storage the wrong way, by the way, because they're stuck together. Okay, we have to just find them. I know for a fact Disney's in here.
I got Star Trek.
Oh, I got some Marvel. You're gonna like that.
You bought this from a comic shop? I guess it's just like this, intact.
No,
This is how they present them in.
no. Let's see here. If there's Zorro cards in here, by the way, Zorro. I don't know if you remember Zorro. Is worth some serious
I
money.
got more track.
Oh, here we go. I got some.
Disney cards.
We got Disney cards. Oh, it's actually appropriate. And I guess we can start pulling from here. We got ourselves some Disney trading cards. Now, it's interesting that the first ones that I pull out are from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
The
because
first movie.
I have something.
A lot of Snow Whites.
Yeah, I actually have an original drawing from that movie.
That was the first animated movie ever, not just for Disney.
Right.
Feature film.
This is really, really cool. Wow. I can't wait to show you guys all this stuff. Hold on. I'm just organizing them. Wow, there's some really nice cards in here.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Some of these are pretty collectible. Most of them are not. But when you get the right card featuring the right subject matter, these things are really cool. Now, I'll go ahead. I'm going to show them here. Let me punch in a little bit. Oop, punched in the wrong one. So you guys can see what I'm seeing here. So do you get that musty smell yet? Do you feel it?
It's a good must.
All right. So I'm just going to go through some of these. These are some actual gentle. Wow, so many. Gentle. Yeah, I got a lot in here. This is just one box. Without exaggeration, I think I probably have about maybe 50 boxes like this.
Wow.
Just filled with cards.
Where do you live?
I live in Brazil. You guys can find me on 1 Brazil Road, Brazil.
So we
All right.
like
Anyway,
those waxes.
you can see some of these cards. Like some of the artwork on these cards are actually pretty nice. I think that's upside down actually. That's actually pretty cool. Another mirror. I like this card right here. Whoop, no, upside down again.
These are all stuck together.
So this is a snapshot of an animator in the studio, and they worked very closely with humans actually to model the characters. They wanted to.
Yeah, they would film.
Yeah, they wanted it to be as like real as possible. So they would study the movement of actors and then replicate that. And so the actors worked very closely with the animators. So in this particular a card right here, you're seeing animator Ken Walker and studying the facial movements of model Adriana Castellotti,
Okay.
who actually is the voice of Snow White.
Oh.
So this is how closely they work together. It's not like the animators did it and then the actor would come in like today. Like today they don't do that, right? But back then they worked very, very closely with them, which is very, very cool. I really like that card. Yeah, exactly.
Do you know who voiced the original Mickey Mouse?
I don't know. Tell me.
Walt Disney.
Oh, is that? You know what? That makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. We just already saw that card, and now we got into a series of various dwarf cards. And while I go through, Craig, you wanna show these off?
Sure.
Yeah, show them
I'll
off.
show you Doc. We've got Doc. We've got Sleepy, a.k.a. Craig. Ooh, the Wicked Witch. I know a couple people who look like this. Got another Doc. A Sneezy. That's Rob, and he never covers his mouth when he sneezes. Another Doc. The Evil Queen. Anyone watch Once Upon a Time? Which Evil Queen do you prefer? The original Snow White Evil Queen or the Evil Queen from Once Upon a Time? I prefer the Once Upon a Time Evil Queen because I love the actress. That's a pretty cool card. As Snow White does, I too share the power of speaking to animals. Me and my dog Zoe have very good dialogue with each other daily. Very important. Very important. Have you been on the Snow White ride, Rob? The new one? Kind of.
Mine Train.
Yeah. I only went on it one time. I was online for like 40 minutes,
Mine
but
Train
it was
is
worth
awesome.
it. I've also been referred to as this character.
Yeah, I like these cards.
These are nice.
Really cool. And since you're obviously we're going through all of these cards from the original Snow White, which is nice. So as you pull them out, I'm gonna break out an original drawing from the Snow White film.
Nice. A cell, an animation cell?
No.
Dopey is your fave. I love Dopey.
All right, so this is a production drawing
Okay, let me move these out of the way.
from. You can leave the box there. Here we go. So this is an original production drawing from the 1937 Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Production drawings, like I was saying before. First, here, let's break this out again. Craig, you can hold this.
I'll put this back in here.
Remember how I was saying that they create comparison sheets,
Okay.
right? So the comparison sheets is after the production drawings are done. Because this is the point where they have finalized the characters, they finalize the story, they finalize the movements, then they create the comparison sheets. Before this stage, though, there's a production stage where they do production drawings. And this is where now you probably have seen pictures of people in an office, right? And they've got all these drawings in various scenes, and it's put on the wall. There's like hundreds of them, right? And they used to do these and put them in like these like 3-ring binders in a way, and actually create the scenes. They would draw them out. They wouldn't and they wouldn't necessarily color them in because that came after this stage here. But this is an original production drawing. So this is right before they started actually doing the animation. Boom, we've got ourselves a Grumpy.
Ooh.
This is an original Grumpy from the original Snow White and and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's a production drawing that the animators came down. They drew this out now, and obviously there's a series of these for this particular scene with Grumpy, and it would go on the wall, and this is how they would analyze it.
Then say,
Right, exactly. That's exactly right.
They'll sit there and they'll be like,
right.
No, you shouldn't say that. You should say this.
Right, exactly. And then they would come up with a storyline and they would finalize it. Some of them would get ripped off the wall. Some of them would be taken and edited a little bit.
So Walt Disney was most likely present when this was up on the wall.
100%. And let's go right here. 100%, by the way.
So we just take a little time machine, and this is in the presence of Walt Disney.
I wouldn't be surprised.
His aura is on this.
If he held the sheet, even.
Right.
So this is very, very cool. I love Grumpy. Oh yeah, here we go. We have someone asking.
Known as this as well.
Can you go ahead and explain what a storyboard is?
Well, it's kind of what we just described.
Yeah, explain.
Essentially, storyboarding is before, because it's not just even for animation, it's for a lot of films.
We do it.
Yeah.
When we're doing video production stuff.
Yeah, but for the animation, what they would do is, because obviously it costs a lot of money and takes a lot of time to actually animate these scenes, so they will just draw something like this, unfinished, not colored in, to get a general idea, and they'll have him in that position, then they'll skip a ton of movements, because in the actual animation it's every single movement.
Exactly.
They'll skip a ton of movements, they'll throw it up on a board, and to scope out a scene, they'll be like, all right, in this scene Grumpy is carrying a bucket of water, he gets mad, he throws it. So they'll have storyboards, it'll be a shot like this, then a shot with him grabbing the water, and then they'll be like, all right, what's the dialogue for this? They'll talk about the scene, they'll flesh it out. It's just and then when they finally finalize it, they'll actually go in and painstakingly animate every single second of it.
Exactly. So this is a cool sort of piece of history.
It's like an animation rehearsal, yes.
Yeah, it is.
And it's not just for animation, it's for any production, really.
Yep. They do it for regular movies, non-animation films now. They do that's part of making a movie, right?
It's not essentially in the same way, but
Right. But I really love this. This for me is real Disney history.
Yes.
This is real movie making history. They really revolutionized movie making with this film.
This was the first animated feature of all time. Ever.
Full length. This is the first full length animated
animated feature.
This thing it's amazing, and for me, getting one of the dwarfs, getting Grumpy, I loved it. Now, if this was Snow White, we're talking it could go $5,000 to $10,000, right? One of the dwarfs here, you can get these for like between $1,000 and $3,000.
Still,
and that's still a lot of money.
Yes.
And again, it's about supply and demand. There's a limited supply. As demand increases, obviously these things increase in value. And with the collector's market going crazy right now, and with Disney buying up and owning lots of franchises and brands, it makes their stuff even more valuable because it's bringing in other collectors. Remember before I was saying, and we'll go to this frame here. Remember I was saying about this, why I originally bought this, is I always wanted to get a comparison sheet, but I got it because I saw 3 different markets. Right? We've got the vehicles, we've got police, we've got Donald Duck. But what Disney has done by buying up Marvel and Star Wars and all these things, it's bringing in collectors into one area now. and it's making everything desirable to them. So to get something authentic and original to Disney, like 1937 Disney,
Right.
I mean, you think Snow White, boom, that's original right there. That's huge.
Right.
And you've heard me say this many times when, as far as being a collector, is as a collector who's looking at things as an investment. Because remember, you can collect because you like it, or you can collect because it's worth money. I'm talking about if it's worth money and you're doing it as an investment. Then if you're going to be doing it as an investment, you have to buy the very best that you can afford. Because those are the things that are going to hold value and increase in value. We were talking about, even now we're talking about like for baseball cards or Pokemon cards, right? If you're going to collect them as an investment, buy the very best you can afford, because the first cards that are going to increase in value first are the best. The very first cards that are going to decrease in value the first are the worst.
Right.
So that's why you want always the very best you can afford. So that's why, like this, does it get any better than the very first full-length animated movie ever made?
Right.
So this for me is cool. I love this piece.
That is really cool.
Yeah. I really, really like this piece. I'm going to show this just one more time here before we move on. But this is my I was actually going to wear a grumpy shirt, but I'm like, nah, I'm going to go Mickey Mouse.
I'm here. You don't have to worry about it.
So anyway, that's pretty cool right there. And we got to thank Mickey Mouse, obviously, always.
Thank you for all that you've done.
Right. All right, we're going to break out some more stuff now. Let's break out some more cards as I get this other stuff ready.
Okay, we got Pocahontas.
There we go. So let's just remind everyone, if you're just tuning in right now, in what we're talking about Disney collectibles, what to buy, sell, stay away from. I'm pulling out stuff from my personal collection here. This box I have not touched since the 90s, and it's filled with Disney cards. That's what Craig is looking through. Some of them are really cool.
Yes.
And I was actually thinking now that you're going through them, a lot of these cards, a lot of them don't have a ton of value. Some of them do, but for the ones that don't have a lot of value, it's still iconic imagery. Like, you can make cool things of it. You can frame them. You can maybe put them together, put epoxy on it, make a tabletop.
Right.
You could do a lot of cool things with these cards. It's just, you're just limited by your creativity. But these things I think could be awesome. Especially if you're a big Snow White fan, boom. Pocahontas fan,
Pocahontas is great. One of my favorites.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What's your top 5, Rob? Original Disney animation.
All right, so I'm gonna span all the years though.
Let's go from original 2D Disney animation. So before they skip to.
All right, I like Steamboat Willie.
Okay.
Okay. I've always liked that ever since I was a kid. I like almost anything Donald Duck. I think he's just hilarious. And I like, coming more current. Well, it's not really current anymore. I like Aladdin.
Okay.
I was a big fan of Aladdin. I saw that 7 times in the theaters when it came out. My wife loves Beauty and the Beast.
It's a great animated film.
Oh, it's one of the best.
The animation on that is really.
Yeah, my wife is actually one of the biggest Disney fans I've ever met in my entire life.
Right.
She genuinely loves Disney. We go to Disney, we enjoy the rides, we watch Disney movies.
I'm moving to Florida just so I can go to Disney all the time.
I'm just tuning in now. You missed a lot, Squishmallow. You're gonna have to watch most of it on the replay here.
Some more Pocahontas. Yeah, this is definitely on my list of movies.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm curious. Let's go through, see what else we have here. Oh, all right. That's more Snow White. What on earth? Casper's in here.
Interesting. Let me put these Snow Whites back in the front.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead.
So we don't lose them. Although they are mixed in all over.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know where I pulled these from.
I don't know if there's really any particular order.
Doesn't seem to be.
No, as long as they're in there. We've got that's Casper. More Pocahontas. More Pocahontas.
That's a cool one.
That's Pocahontas. I didn't know that, by the way, that Pocahontas is one of your favorites.
Yeah. It's on my list. Lion King's also one of my favorites.
All right, here we go. We got
Pocahontas, Lion King. I love Emperor's New Groove.
Oh yeah.
The original, Robin Hood, actually, I really love. Original Robin Hood.
Dude, I was a big fan of Lion King. There's so many good lines from Lion King.
Yeah, Jungle Book's
I
also
quoted
favorite.
them for such a long time. Man, are you ugly?
That's upside down.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. We got Scar.
Scar.
These are kind of cool cards. Aw. Simba. Can you sing Hakuna Matata?
This guy's always
Anyway.
trying to get me to.
We got some cool Lion King cards here as well. All right, I'm going to break out something.
All right.
And obviously, if we're going to be talking about Disney and pulling out original Disney animation,
Right.
we have to break out something Mickey Mouse.
Let's do it.
All right. Here we go. Here is an original Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse actually, I think, stemmed from Walt Disney losing the rights to Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Yeah.
Someone stole the character from him. He lost the license for the character, something like that.
I don't think that
And then
I
he came
don't think
up-
it's that they stole it, right? I think that he was working
Oh
for
yeah, he
someone
was
else.
working with a company, and they kind of screwed him out of it.
They screwed
But
him out of it. Yeah.
Then from that, he's like, all right, I'll just make another one. He made Mickey Mouse, who is the most iconic cartoon character, I would say.
Oh, without a
all
doubt,
time.
of all time.
Maybe second in running is Bugs Bunny.
And a far second, though.
Yeah,
A far second.
that was just our logo. That was not a collectible.
Oh, God. All right, so what you're seeing right here, this is an original Mickey Mouse drawing.
Scar ate Mufasa's body. What?
Huh?
I don't know, but Scar is a throw rug in Hercules.
Are you
If anyone
serious?
Spotted that Easter egg.
I didn't see
There
that.
is a Scar rug in Hercules. He
Oh,
became a rug.
jeez. All right, so this is an original Mickey Mouse animation. Again, a production drawing.
Right.
All right, and we just learned about.
Nice frame, by the way.
Thank you. We learned about production drawings when they do them. This is a production drawing. This is Mickey Mouse, and he's trying to balance himself on a rolling log, wearing ice skates.
As you
Sounds
do.
like a very safe thing to do.
As you do on a Friday night.
You know. But yeah, this is a rough animation drawing, an original. You could see here they used to put them in the binders, right? This is how they used to sort of draw them out. They would
Wow.
the guy would get a basic idea, draw it. They would talk about it. So anyway, this is an original Mickey Mouse, and just check out. Just look at the character himself. You look at Mickey Mouse here. You could tell this guy is from the 30s, right? Doesn't it
Right.
have that look?
Yeah, it's got that original look to it, yeah.
So this is cool. Obviously, this is. I mean, you would think that it would be. It's not the centerpiece of my Disney collection, actually, but it's cool to have a Mickey Mouse. I needed to have a Mickey Mouse.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna collect anything Disney, you have to have Mickey Mouse. And so this is just because the character is so iconic. This is literally on the center of the wall. You've been in the theater, right?
Yes.
So this is the center of the right wall, and then I have all the other frame things around it. So, but anyway, this is my little Mickey Mouse, an early Mickey Mouse drawing, a production drawing from one of the Mickey Mouse short films
Nice.
that they made in Disney Studios back in the day.
Very nice.
And yeah, I wouldn't say it's recommended to try to balance on a rolling log while wearing ice skates. It's probably frowned
Why
upon.
not? You can do it.
I think it's probably frowned upon
Nah,
to
go
do
have
that.
a good time.
But yeah, so again, subject matter matters, right? So just because it's Mickey Mouse, it's going to be worth more than
Right.
other characters. So this is pretty cool though to have.
That's very nice.
Yeah. Moving right along.
Moving right along. Name the movie. Oh, now a Disney-owned movie.
I
It's
don't know
the
what you're
Muppet
talking
movie,
about.
Moving right along.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's from the Muppet movie.
Hello, Mickey Mouse. How you doing there? Normally we have the Pika cam, the Baby Yoda, and today we have
The Mickey cam.
the
I will
Mickey
be getting
cam.
Baby Yoda in here one time before the show.
All right, now the next thing I'm going to pull out
Okay.
is another production drawing. I'm actually going to let Craig do it.
Huh.
Why don't you pull that one off the shelf right over there, Craig?
Okay. My twin.
Gregory.
This is actually now my favorite Disney character.
Why is that?
I just always have loved Goofy
Okay.
for whatever reason. I think I relate to him in many ways.
So you've no idea.
People,
All
people
right.
call me Goofy. I'm tall. I'm a little goofy. I've just always loved him since I was a kid. Very good. So this is my favorite Disney character, actually. The original Disney characters.
We can get a close up of that, which is kind of cool. We can try to frame that up there. So this is an original production drawing from the 1939 Disney film titled Goofy and Wilbur.
Nice.
Which is one a lot of people have seen that one.
I think I've seen it.
Yep,
Yeah.
Goofy and Wilbur. So this cartoon features Goofy out for a day of fishing with his trusty friend Wilbur. This is one of the whole thing. The
Nice.
grasshopper, the Wilbur. That's the whole film, which is about that. And he's shown here, as you can see, little Panama hat. He looks happy. He doesn't think anything's going to go wrong. It's black pencil on an animator's paper there. So this is a nice little drawing. This is a way that I was able to get Goofy.
Right.
Another one of those characters. You mentioned Goofy. Everyone knows it's Disney. They know it's one of the original Disney characters. And I like the fact that he's sitting there. Ideally, I wanted to get a production drawing of Goofy like in one of his crazy fits, like when he's falling
Right.
or
Yep.
whatever it is, like capture him in that moment.
Yes.
But they're really expensive.
I would bet.
But this was a way I was able to get a little Goofy action. I like it. I dig it. Which is awesome. And again, you heard me before. When I'm investing in things, I try to invest in things. I look at it. I'm like, all right, who can I sell this to? And I'm like, all right, look at it. And I'm like, all right, obviously Disney people, Goofy fans,
Right.
but also people who like boating and whatnot. They would absolutely, a boater who has kids and whatnot would 100% buy this and throw it up there because it fits in with a lot of different
Right,
things.
right.
So I like it. For me, this is a buy and hold. I'm holding this forever.
Nice.
And one of my kids will get this. I'm never going to sell any of this stuff.
Pop quiz. What was
Yeah.
Goofy's original name?
Oh, wow.
Anyone in the comments know?
What was Goofy's original name?
His design was different and his name was also different before he became
Interesting.
the Goof. Oh, someone got it.
Dog.
Pine Owl.
What?
Dippy Dog, yes.
What?
That was Goofy's original name. You are correct.
Wow. I have a feeling Pineapple might have had a little help.
Google. Hot Dog. His name was
Hot
not
dog,
Hot
hot
Dog.
dog, hot
It
diggity
was
dog.
Dippy Dog.
Oh, that's where they got that from, that kid show.
Yeah, that's the people in the 20s and 30s got it from the kid show and named them that.
No, the kid show got it from that.
know.
Yo, what? Oh, mom helped. There you go.
There you go. Thank you, Mom.
Yeah. So anyway, this is Dippity Dog. So this is my little Goofy here.
My little Goofy Mom.
My little Goofy. Some things that I didn't bring, but I want to bring up.
Okay.
We're talking about Disney collectibles, things to invest in, worth a lot of money. And those things that are worth a lot of money in this world is pretty much anything that features Walt Disney himself. Be careful putting that back up there. But also his autograph. Like if you can get his John Hancock on a check even a check signed by Walt Disney is worth like $3,500.
Can you cash it?
Well, for $3,500. Pretty crazy. Did you know that?
Yes.
But yeah, if you can get your hands on anything signed by Walt Disney himself, that's just going to be substantial money. You know, that's where it's just going to inflate the value of whatever his signature is on. I actually saw something, an Andy Warhol drawing, which that by itself is worth a lot of money, but then Walt Disney signed it, and it's worth so much more money because of it. His signature is just one of those signatures that are worth money, which one of the reasons why whenever we're opening up packs for like basketball, football,
Right.
I always say I don't care what signature it is. I love
'Cause you never
opening
know.
autographed cards.
You never know.
Hey,
I'm gonna sign
you never
something
know.
and give it to a fan.
Should we do it right now?
How much is my autograph going for, kids?
I don't know. How much is yours?
Only one in the world.
Well, do you know how to write?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I
Don't ask me to
didn't know
read it
that.
back, though.
How many teachers did you have in writing?
Plethora.
A plethora of teachers.
Bet you didn't think I was gonna pull that word up.
Did you have a plethora of piñatas?
What? Anyway.
Wait a minute. You don't know that movie?
No, what was it?
Guys, help me out. Plethora of piñatas.
Doesn't seem
What
like
movie?
he knows it either.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's a classic movie. Are you kidding me?
5 cents on a good day. Whatever.
Wow. Well, listen. At least it's worth something.
Whatever. Now I'm getting bullied. Now I'm getting cyberbullied in the chat because you, Rob.
You know what? You sign your
is this
name.
what you want your legacy to be?
You sign your name
you got
5.
me cyberbullied to the point where I excommunicated myself from the internet. Excommunicated myself from the internet.
But the thing is, if you write your name 10,000 times and you got some money.
Whatever. And I also have carpal tunnel.
That's not a laughing matter.
I've been abused on the show.
That is not a laughing matter. Don't even. That was not a good joke. I know that everyone's applauding it, but that was not a good joke.
I have been abused on this show, and I do not appreciate that, and I would like an apology.
I am sorry that you can't write.
Anyway. 5 mil, thank you.
There
Thank
you go.
Appreciate
See, Jesse's always looking out.
Appreciate it.
I want to go through some more of these here. I'm going to start break these out. I'm actually curious if we have any Zoro cards here. And I think you're going to enjoy going through Zoro. Does anyone remember Zoro?
Well, we can't take all these off because they will rip the cards, actually. If you try and
I know. We got a Wolverine.
break them. A Wolverine.
A nice little Wolverine. Right here.
I think I do actually remember Zoro.
This is the Wolverine collection.
Oh, I got Cinderella.
No way.
These are all.
Those are nice.
Essentially, they're like puzzles and stuff.
Those are really nice. Let's see what we got here.
These are cool cutouts.
Oh, Green Lantern.
These pop out. These are
I think this is
Cinderella
DC,
cards.
right?
Yes.
Spider-Man.
Ryan Reynolds, before he played Deadpool, played Green Lantern.
The Green Lantern. And you know what?
Not a beloved film.
No, it's not. It got a lot of criticism.
Ooh, I got Bizarro.
Well, that's a nice card. I liked him as Green Lantern. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't terrible.
I like him as Deadpool.
I mean, you like him better as Deadpool, yeah.
Well, he corrected that mistake in Deadpool 2 anyway. So
well, did you know who's the guy who plays Captain America? What's his name again?
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
He's the Human Torch.
Well, he was wasn't he like 4 Marvel characters over the years?
No, I don't think so.
You sure? I think
he was
someone
just-
needs to look that up.
I think it was just the Human Torch. in the
Someone
original
needs to look
Fantastic
that
Four.
up. Here's a cool card featuring a bunch of, and I got 2 of those. Yeah, I know a lot of people are a fan of what's
Marvel
his
cards.
name? No, of what's his name again?
Venom.
Venom.
Venom 2 is coming out in a year.
Yeah, let's go ahead and show this cam here so that
More
people can
track.
see some of these cards. That's
These
a
are
cool
all
card
Star
right
Trek ones
there.
are all stuck together.
These are actually kind of cool.
What is this? Temporary tattoo. A Star Trek temporary tattoo.
You know what? I bet you these days, this has been set so old, if you put it on, it'll probably stay on forever.
There you go.
You want to test that theory?
Save you a lot of money.
I think we should test that theory, Craig. let's put a tattoo on you right now.
I have
Let's
many
just-
tattoos. You're the one here without a tattoo, so why don't you get one?
Well,
Look, we got a lot of tattoos.
Wow.
I already have tattoos. Why don't you get one? Try one out for a change.
All right, fine. I'll put a tattoo on. These are actually some really nice DC cards.
Craig, blink 3 times if you need help. I've been blinking, but Rob won't cut to my cam, so I don't know.
I don't know. I think some of these I can't even talk right now. These DC cards are really, really nice. I'm digging this. You're not a DC fan, though, right?
I am a DC fan.
You are?
Yeah, I just think Marvel's superior.
Oh, that's fair.
That'll get some people in the chat going.
Oh, we got Hulk and Spider-Man.
Nice.
That's a nice card right there. Maybe we should give away some of these Marvel cards.
I'll take them.
Does anyone want some free Marvel cards? I'm not even kidding. Maybe we'll give some away. I'm curious. Marvel's big, right? Still big right now.
I'd say it's bigger than it ever was right now.
Yeah. You know, it's sort of nice. I'm going to cut to the wide right here. We're going through a box that I have not opened since the 90s. In this box, Disney cards, obviously. But what I'm finding, there's Marvel cards in here. There's actual Marvel cards, and some of them are really nice. Little Green Lantern. Oh no, that's not the Green Goblin.
There you go.
That's the Green Goblin with Spider-Man.
This guy messing up his universes.
Sorry. The Punisher, right?
I'd love either X-Men or some girl superheroes should win. Should I win?
I'd love either X-Men. What is this? Yo, definitely spin the wheel for the Marvel cards. Wait, where is the wheel? Yo, these are pretty cool.
A lot of Star Trek cards. Never really got into Star Trek.
Neither did I. Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
have
a
to start
nice
watching
card
it soon.
right there. Look at that.
Robert Meyer Burnett always talks about them. That is a nice card.
Look at this. That's a nice card. This is an original 30th anniversary card featuring all of the main characters of Marvel. This is really
It is
cool.
all Trek.
Dude, I am digging going through. Who's that?
Trek. That looks like Zemo, but it might not be. Oh, a ghost opened the door.
That's a little creepy. So our studio door just opened by itself. That's
This is okay. Now we got some Marvel.
you got Marvel over there too?
This is a nice card. I gotta find it.
All right. Let's see what we got. I'm going to pull out this stack and show you guys. I think maybe we should give away some Marvel cards.
Let's do it.
This is some nice stuff here.
Pinky in the Brain.
I love Pinky in the Brain. Is that weird?
No,
Bro, is that... I really...
it's a good show.
Here we go. I'm going to show you some of these cards. There's some really nice cards.
Look
Look
at this.
at the
Ego,
artwork
Living
on
Planet.
these original
Ooh.
Marvel cards.
This all right. So these are really cool. These are some Eternity. We got Ego, the Living Planet. We got Galactus and
Yeah,
Silver
you show
Surfer.
them. Go ahead. You can show them up.
These cards I really like.
Craig just found something amazing.
Well, I just really like the art on these. Ego. We got Eternity. I love the design of Eternity. All of spaces in him. We got some celestial action. And the coming of Galactus, the Fantastic Four.
Oh, wow.
Galactus and the Silver Surfer.
I bet you that card actually is going to be worth money with the release of some of those new...
Fantastic Four movies.
Yeah.
Well, Ego, the Living Planet was also in Guardians 2, so...
Are they redoing this movie here with him? Didn't they announce that they're
Doc
going to...
Ock, the original
they're
Doc
bringing
Ock from
Doc
Tobey
Ock back,
Maguire's,
right?
From Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man universe will be in Tom Holland's Spider-Man universe.
Dude, I am like really blown away at this nice little surprise on these cards. Who would have thought, right?
Here you go, HJ. We got some Phoenix action for you.
Nice. How many more of those Phoenix cards?
I haven't seen this. All right, so this card is really cool. This is a Kingpin card. Kingpin. All right. We're starting to get some cool art cards here. Look at the art on that.
Oh, that's nice, man.
And it's got a shiny text. That's a cool card. We got Black Widow here. These are all stuck, though. That's the only
No, they're not.
thing. Look at that Black Widow card.
Yo, that's sick.
Got to try and get these off, but I don't want to ruin the other cards.
That's nice. This is
Is there a way to
spin-off.
peel these?
I'm probably gonna have to. You have to like.
I don't want to take them off and.
No, I'm gonna have to put like a humidifier on them actually,
Yeah.
or a steamer, very carefully.
These are
It's
nice
hard
cards,
to do,
so.
but it can be done.
Look at that Thor. These are really nice looking cards. Look at the shine on the text.
Wow.
The different
A
shine.
little hollow on action on that.
Little hollow action. Hulk.
Hey, it's Jay. I'm
Jay
seeing you
got another
comment a
one.
lot about Black Widow. You a big Black Widow fan?
Got another one, HJ. We got Rogue for you. Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice debt. You're a big fan, right?
I am.
I'm gonna
Nice
officially
card.
give that card to you.
No.
I swear.
Thank you.
Here, I'm gonna actually just prove it. I hereby give Craig the Deadpool card. Yeah.
Thank you, Rob.
Good,
I
man.
appreciate
I know you're a big fan. You can have that.
I would give you a kiss on the mouth right now.
I didn't even
but
know I
that
had
would
it, so
make you
therefore I didn't
uncomfortable.
value it. So you can have that.
All right, thanks.
Yes. What is it here? Yes, I've cosplayed as her a few times. Oh, is that right? A few times. All right.
Pinky
Pinky in the brain. Where's that Black Widow card?
It is stuck on other cards, but I will show you it.
Let me see what we can do about this. Maybe we can surprise. Let me see what I can do about this here. Oh man, that's a nice stack
It's
too.
really stuck, and this is all stuck too. There's a really cool Kingpin card. It's risky.
It's risky. I'm gonna see if I can. Deadpool is so dope. I'm trying here. Maybe we can just find another. Oh, wait a minute.
You peeled it off.
Well, no, there's another card behind it. Another 2 cards. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Patience. Patience. Gasp.
The heck is this?
Oh, I'm glad I got this off. So we've got a. Do you know typhoid?
Okay, got typhoid. I don't really know that one.
All right, so let's go to this cam here. I just pulled a typhoid. Hawkeye.
Nice.
That's a nice Hawkeye right there.
Nice card. Animaniacs. Just gotta show that really quick. Animaniacs.
Human Torch. Deathlock. I forgot Nightcrawler. Yeah,
These Animaniac cards are really cool.
So we got ourselves. All right, just taking my time. These cards are really hard to handle. We got ourselves a Nighthawk. We got ourselves a Thunder Strike. We got ourselves a Vengeance. Look away if you get scared.
Is that Ghost Rider?
We've got a Jean Grey.
Jean Grey.
Jean. Is that from the X-Men, right?
Yes. X-Men.
A Shatterstar. Yeah, these cards are really nice.
Shatterstar was in Deadpool too, actually.
This is actually Marvel Masterpieces.
Red Skull and Baron Zemo.
Oh, nice.
That's a card.
Beta Ray.
Beta Ray Bill.
Here, we'll put that separate though. We've got a Night Thrasher.
Ooh, Archangel. Here you go, Rob. She-Hulk.
No, that's a nice card. Yo, that's a nice card right there. We got a Red Skull. Red Skull was in which one was Red Skull in?
Captain America.
Captain America. But also Red Skull was in
Don't
one
want
of
to
the
give it
Avengers.
away, but he was in another movie too.
Avengers.
You giving it? I don't
Oh,
want to give away
sorry.
spoilers.
Sorry.
He was not in Avengers 1.
Lilith.
It has been years though since that movie's been
Falcon.
out.
Hercules. I didn't realize Hercules was part of Marvel.
Wolverine,
Did you know
yes.
that?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I knew that.
Nova. Another I like this Phoenix card, by the way. I'm putting that aside. We've got ourselves a Drax.
The Destroyer. Here you go.
Terrax.
Doctor Doom.
Vulture. A Vulture. And a checklist card.
They might be making a Nova movie. So
Yo, this Black Widow card right here is legit.
too legit, some might say.
Nice little hollow on the bottom. The back. This is the back of the card. Black Widow.
Ooh, Infinity Gauntlets.
Really? Oh, that's awesome. These are some nice cards right here.
In Between. That's a cool card.
Sweet. I'm digging this. I'm digging this card right here. I'm putting that one aside too.
An Avengers card. Here you go. Kree vs. Skrull War. That's going to come into play. Again, that was in Captain Marvel. They're also making a Secret Invasion show on Disney+. Ooh, Rob, you're going to like this one. Vision and Scarlet Witch.
Oh, no. Oh, put that aside.
Very relevant
Put this
right
aside.
now.
I got a bunch of Mystiques.
Mystique is a great character.
Yeah, Mystique is an awesome character. We got a lot of Mystiques.
Got an Iron Man.
Let's see what else. I'm actually like fanning out for a second.
I know.
Like normally I have no problem talking. I'm actually fanning out. This is cool. Look at this Deadpool.
That's really cool.
Nice. Like honestly, normally I'm not at a loss for words, but I'm actually
That's very
enjoying
true.
enjoying going through these cards. These cards are awesome. Holy cow.
Yeah, we might have to.
I have to do something about this here.
Whoa, lost one. Multiple Man.
I think some of these are sleeve and leaves.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely.
Wow. Hey, it's Jay. Mystique. I used to rub blue chalk on my skin because I wanted to be. Are you serious? Is that
I
a
believe
true
that.
story? Wow.
We might have to make an episode just dedicated to these Marvel
I
cards.
know. All right, you know what? Actually, I think let's just make that decision right now
Yes.
because I could
There's
spend
so many of these. Yes.
the whole night looking at this. This is amazing, but I'm actually going to blow Hey It's Jay away right now. Hey It's Jay, you've been one of the most loyal people to the show. I'm gonna give you this card,
That's an air horn.
dude. I'm not even kidding. Hey It's Jay, you've been amazing. I think you've actually been on every stream.
Basically, yeah.
Right? You've seen Hey It's Jay on every stream. I think I've
Yeah.
seen Hey It's Jay on every single stream. You've been amazing, and I appreciate the loyalty and the love. And so I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this card to you.
Wow.
Absolutely. So there you go. We're gonna get an air horn at least once tonight, and there you go. You're welcome, Hey It's Jay. I'm gonna give this card. To you. You've been awesome. I appreciate it. And there you go. This way we don't, also now we're not breaking our streak of giving something away every
There you
show.
go.
There you go. But there you go. Hey, it's Jay. You're awesome. I appreciate it. I'm going to put this aside for Hey, it's Jay.
Nice.
So we're going to have to sleeve and leave that one.
Yes. Got a lot. Look at these cards, Rob.
Whoa.
Yeah, these you got to pull these apart though because they're stuck together. But we'll have to do that.
Dude,
Later
you know
on.
what? We should do that. A Marvel card show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That would be sick. All right. We're going to do that. We're going to do it. Honestly, I'm like having a weird fan moment. I wasn't.
Let's save the rest so we don't spoil
Yeah,
ourselves.
let's save the rest here because I didn't expect these cards. I'm gonna be honest, to be this good.
Yeah.
I really didn't, at all. But we just, I think we struck gold right
Yes.
here. I didn't realize I had all of these in here. I thought they were just like Disney mixing with some Marvel cards,
Right.
but I didn't really realize the quality of this stuff.
Right.
We're gonna go through it. We'll do a whole show on these. These
Nice.
are amazing. Wow, these are amazing. Anyway, hey, it's Jay. Congratulations. We're going to give you that card, the Black Widow. This is a really nice skybox card with a little hollow imagery on the bottom there. This is awesome. Very, very cool. All right, guys. So that's going to close out the night. We were talking about some Disney collectibles. We showed some authentic Disney collectibles that span about 100 years. We talk about investing, what you should be investing in. If you're going to do it as an investment, guys, I can't stress this enough. I tell you this all the time as well. Buy the very best, though. of each category. Buy the very best that you possibly can afford, because if you just buy the cheap stuff to get into it, you're risking your money there, because if the market gets hit, that's the first thing to go.
Right.
And even if the market blows up, it's going to be relative to what you have. This is why, like, for example, I'll just liken it, let's say, to the cryptocurrency market. If someone bought Bitcoin a year ago versus an altcoin, right? If you bought Bitcoin a year ago for $3,500, you would have $40,000.
Whoa.
If you bought an altcoin and there was like one that was like $1, it's $4 now. So you know what I mean? So it's your investment and what you're going to get back is all relative to what you're getting. Always get the best that you can afford. But anyway, that's our show today. I'm curious, Craig, in conclusion, what was some of your favorite things? What do you think, buy, sell, stay away from, of Disney collectibles?
I mean, obviously, this is all a buy for me. There's not one thing you pulled out here that I did not like. I really liked that the autograph hound. That piece was very nice. That's just a really cool production piece. That's actually, I think, my favorite of the night.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really like that. Obviously, I love the Goofy.
Yeah.
I think that might be my favorite of the night.
The comparison sheet.
The comparison, that's the word.
Yep. Yeah, I like the comparison sheet too. This is one of my favorites. I love it as well. But just to be a little different, I'll let you hold this one. And I'm going to break out for tonight anyway, I'm going to break out the Grumpy. This is an original production drawing from the 1937 Snow White. It's Grumpy. I like it.
Can't beat that.
You can't beat that. This is my favorite of the night. We loved it. You can't go wrong with Disney. Disney's awesome.
Nothing here disappointed me tonight.
No, this was a fun
Besides maybe
night.
the Swablu cam.
Let's actually get some Swablu action going here. Here we go. We can't leave without a Swablu cam, right?
True.
There you go. There's a Swablu.
Oh, and one more thing. There is one more thing we can't leave the night without.
Oh, this is true.
Well, Baby Yoda action. Can't talk Disney without Baby Yoda.
That's
Baby
right.
Yoda is Disney now.
That's right. That's right. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us on the Collector Showcase, where we do unboxings, box breaks, all that stuff. We open up packs, span everything. We talk about collectibles. We show you collectibles. But ultimately, we have fun, and we tell you guys what you should buy, what you should sell, and what you should stay away from. But definitely stay right here. This is the Collector's Showcase. And right now, we are 21 days in on our 30 days of every single day streaming. And the last week of our 30 days, little teaser, we got some special stuff, right?
We do.
We got some crazy special stuff, and not just also what we're opening, but crazy special stuff of what we're going to be giving away. I don't want to give away too much, but I will tell you, the last 7 days you don't want to miss. It's going to be the best shows we've ever had.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
Fan-freaking-tastic. All right, Gregory, you want to do our sign out of the night?
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a special song that I would like to sing to you tonight to close it out. Maybe Bobby Tamamama will join me. First, I would like to say this has been day 21 of our 30 days. We are the Collector Showcase. I am Craig. This is Rob. Follow us on Twitch. Subscribe as always. We'll see you tomorrow. And we're going to close it out with this. And you could hit me with a harmony.
When you wish. That's melody. Upon a star.
Nice.
Make no difference who you are. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true.
Good night, folks.
Good night, everyone.